Hey everyone, welcome back for a brand new video about that show where anyone can get a second chance as long as they're good at killing, The Walking Dead. Warning, beyond this point there are spoilers for people who are not up to date in the Walking Dead TV universe as well as the comic series. In this video, we're going to give you our Rampage rundown of 8 possible TWD characters that could return for the finale. AMC has gone big with the longest season of the show ever, and we hope they did the finale justice. Just to be clear, since we believe Rick is confirmed, we won't be talking about him in this list. Since we only have a few more days to wait before the flagship's final chapter, let's just dive right into which survivors might be showing up fashionably late for the series' swan song. Number 1. Cindy from Oceanside. Really all Oceansiders in general, but the former leader of the seafront community has been absent from the series since the Season 10A finale. Since then, the actress has confirmed her character was still alive in an interview, and back in Season 11, Episode 18, Aaron briefly mentioned her. The bigger mystery we have is what happened to Oceanside, but we believe the series could end up bringing the community to the war at the end led by Cindy or the co-leader of Oceanside, Rachel. If an Oceansider does come back, how will they feel about Negan's presence?
I'll just say my character, she's still very much in the world.
Number 2 is Georgie. This former professor turned progressive apocalyptic society leader has always been a bit mysterious since she has no comic book counterpart. When Maggie left the series, Georgie was her absentee note, and her name has been dropped here and there during Maggie's hiatus.
Spending a lot of time with Georgie's records.
It's a good collection. I appreciate the gift.
Maggie sent another letter?
Yeah, twins dropped it off this morning. She's good.
Eventually, after Lauren Cohen returned to the series, we found out that Georgie left Maggie to go investigate a city out west. Shortly after, the Reapers attacked Maggie's community and forced them all on the run, eventually landing the dying group plus Maggie back home. Logically, if Georgie didn't die on her trip, she'd eventually come back and find out what happened to Maggie. There's also the question of where she went out west. Did Georgie meet any fear characters? Could this benevolent leader and her bodyguards come in with a last-minute save? We don't think it's likely, but stranger things have happened, people.
I'll be back. Maybe not for a while, but I will.
Number 3. Michonne Grimes. We don't believe we will see Michonne in the finale, but we do believe we possibly might hear her on a radio or maybe on some recording that Rick brings with him. It's still kind of crazy the way she just left the kids without really telling anyone, and her storyline should get a proper ending in this series. Is it possible they snuck Denai Guerrera in to shoot a scene? AMC is a mega rich company. Enough money makes just about anything possible, but we don't think we'll get that Rick and Michonne entrance shot we want so bad. But we will settle for a voice. Number 4 is the mysterious and most times villainous Jadis. There's still very little we know about her character and the connection she had with the CRM. We do know for the World Beyond series that she got super promoted for bringing Rick to the community in that legendary helicopter ride, and that she currently has a pretty terrible haircut. A fun piece of info we know is that she goes by Jadis Stokes now, taking Father Gabriel's last name after she decided not to send the holy man on the helicopter. Jadis is a huge connector piece in the Walking Dead universe, and having her appear in the finale could go a long way towards answers for questions posed by all the CRM appearances in the flagship series. If we don't get any CRM answers, that's going to be a huge loose end. We hope that Jadis can help bridge the gap for a better ending for all of us.
That the Civic Republic is the last light of the world. My purpose is to create a new era on this planet.
Numbers 5 and 6 are kind of a package deal. Dwight and Sherry. Finding a pre-apocalyptic husband and wife still alive in TWD is rare, and the show never gave us any closure on either of these characters. Fear fans know that Dwight would eventually be reunited with his on-again, off-again wife, where she found a very different kind of community out west. Dwight was already supposed to return for the Here's Negan Season 10C finale episode, which sadly got cancelled due to COVID, but we think there's a chance we at least see the end of the world Scarface return for the time jump at the end. We never got to see a real reckoning with Negan for his treatment of women during his stint with the Saviors, so a Sherry return could also give us some strong moments, but we just don't think there's enough time left for a scene like that. Negan gets off again. Number 7. Heath. It's kind of messed up how Heath disappeared and was pretty much never mentioned again. If Daryl or one of the other survivors went missing, you know there would have been massive search parties, but poor Heath was kind of forgotten after he made the sacrifice play for Tara to escape. What a team player.
He's taking them all on. We have to go get him. What? We have to. This is it.
Since his disappearance, it's been confirmed by Angela Kang that Heath was kidnapped by Jadis and traded to the CRM. Jadis having his RV in Rick's last episode also confirmed that fact as well. Again, we're not super optimistic that we will see Heath return, but his storyline is hanging in the wind, and all the diehard fans deserve as much closure as we can get. Number 8 is the one we want to come back the most, Morgan Jones. This episode 1 OG has been absent since the season 8 finale when he went out west to do some soul searching. Instead, he found even more plot armor and even survived a nuclear blast. Beat that, Daryl. In episode 713 of Fear, Morgan talked about his regrets for leaving Rick and the allying communities. The finale actually ended with Mr. Jones heading towards a ship that looked suspiciously like where Michonne found out Rick was alive. Could these ships be connected or the same one? Is this just a random coincidence? To add fuel to the fire, when asked about returning to the flagship for the final season, he said, "I did have that conversation, yes, but that's about as much as I can say." That sounds like there could be something there, or Lenny James is just toying with our emotions. We think it's possible Morgan could return and end up bringing some of the remaining survivors who aren't deemed spin-off worthy over to Fear, but that's probably just wishful thinking on our end. What do you think? Could Morgan return with some of his Fear family? As this series has also connected some CRM dots, this is a possibility, if we are actually getting any answers about that shadow community with all the helicopters. We know you probably wanted to see Dog on this list or are wondering about Virgil, but we look at both of those characters as definites to return, so we left them off our list. Who is on your list? Is Rick really coming? Thanks so much for watching our videos, everybody. As always, we're on the lookout for any new promos or insider information to help prove or disprove all the rumors out there about our favorite show where the nicest people are always the ones you need to look out for, The Walking Dead. Please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Binge Rampage. Click that notifications bell for our channel so you can see our next video as soon as it comes out, and don't forget to subscribe.
Okay, we don't leave people behind. Not us.
No one is leaving anyone behind.